All right, so I'm just gonna get this going today. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amber Nicole. I am your favorite confidence coach, of course. So normally, when I'm doing my videos and normally when I'm talking to you guys and I'm doing my lives, I'm like super upbeat and I'm like, you know, you love yourself and take care of yourself and push through your fears and I'm smiling and you gotta have joy but today I'm not feeling that today. I'm not feeling so joyous today. And I know yesterday when I did my live, I was talking about, pushing through your fears. And I was talking about that we have to be able to be positive about everything. But in the world that we are in, especially as a Black person, it's like I'm starting to lose joy in a sense. Not totally, I'm not so down and I'm not depressed, but I'm really starting to feel like when is enough? Um, when will we get to the point where we're not dealing with so much turmoil and chaos in our community? When will we be treated like human beings, not like we're this monster to be feared? Like it's so crazy to me, and I think the one thing that is really bothering me is that I feel like things are getting worse and I don't know what to do about it. All I can do is sit and be a bystander and watch. Like I don't even know what to do about it, which makes it, hard. But as you can see, the title of my video today is self-care versus soul care. And honestly, we need both. A lot of people do self-care and they link it in together as one. But for me, I feel like self-care and soul care is different. And I'll give you the difference. Excuse me. I'll give you the difference and then I'll tell you, why it's important to have both. So for me, what self-care is massages, Self-care is getting your nails done. Self-care is getting your hair done, your lashes, your eyebrows waxed. That to me is what self-care is. You're taking time to take care of yourself, your outside body. And so soul care for me is my meditation and my prayer. Soul care is getting in alignment with God. Soul care is one of those things where I feel like is much more needed in the world now, more so than self-care. I'm not saying that you shouldn't have self-care. I'm just saying I feel like soul care is so much more needed right now because now it's so much going on and so much hatred and anger and bitterness and everybody hating everybody and Black hating this, white people hating this, cultural diversity, there is none, men hating women, women hating men, like everybody hate everybody, no one's coming together at all. Like it's like, oh my God, overload. Like where's the love? Where's the love? Where's God's children at? Because I feel like they're starting to be few and far between, the people who are really believing and having faith and operate out of love, genuine love and kindness, no matter what you look like. So soul care to me is very important because you tapping into here, you tapping into your soul, you tapping into that. I need a break right now. I really need to take time. I need to sit still. I need to put down my phone. Not that I'm oblivious to what's going on in the world, but I need to take a break from being able to see it because it's weighing heavy on me. It's too much and I don't know what to do about it. So soul care is so important right now. Is you taking the time to meditate in the morning, taking the time to read a book. If you're with someone, taking time with in a relationship, then you're taking time with your partner, your significant other, and you guys are pouring into each other. Just that care that you need to refuel your soul, to taking the time to tell somebody else that you love them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I know that soul care and self-care is both needed, but soul care is needed so much right now that we are putting our phones down and we are really tapping in and taking time for ourselves. No, I'm not saying to not care about what's going on in the world. I'm just saying because there's so much going on in the world that we need to take a break. Take 5 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes of meditation, 2 minutes of stillness as soon as you open up your eyes before you pick up your phone and just say, God, I'm so grateful for today. Guide me, be here with me, help me, give me the strength to push through and seeing all the hatred and anger that I see in the world. Give me the strength to be somebody's light. That's my prayer in the morning. I'm always saying, God, can I be the light that walks in the room? When someone sees me, when someone sees a picture of me, they look and say, that girl looked like she got God in her. I literally pray for that. When someone comes up and talks to me, they can see my spirit, they can feel it, and they can say, you know what, she's genuine when she talks. She's not just doing this, she really genuinely cares. I literally pray for that. I pray to God to make me a light in somebody's life, because in a world full of darkness, we need light to shine. So once again, like I was saying, self-care and soul care is so important. And self-care is important too. It's important to look pretty. It's important to take care of yourself. Get your hair did, nails did, everything did. It's important to get your toes done. It's important, to go out and have fun. Take yourself out on a date. That's self-care, where I'm getting out the house and taking time for me. That's self-care. And they both are needed. You need to do both. You need self-care and you need soul care. But the self-care aspect, the getting the nails done, getting the hair done, none of that's going to matter if your spirit is heavy. None of that's going to matter if you're not happy, You looking pretty isn't going to matter if your inside is tore up and you just don't know how you're going to keep getting through each day, but you're trying to look good. Which is why they're both needed. They're both necessary. You need to take care of your soul. You need to get the healing from past pain, past trauma, past relationships. And I don't mean suppressed. And here's how I know if you're not healed. If it's a situation that you went through and that you still are struggling with it, or if someone comes into your life and it reminds you of that situation, or if that situation is keeping you from giving full, total love to people who deserve your love. And I'm not just talking about to anybody, but giving that full love to people who deserve it, and you're still walking around, I don't know if I could love you like you need to be loved. I don't know if I can give you everything that you need right now. I don't know if I can fully be vulnerable and open with you. That means that you have some healing that you need to do, because vulnerability comes from healed spaces. And if you can't be vulnerable, that means there's still something that you're holding on to. There's still something that you have not fully processed. You haven't talked about it, and maybe you have talked about it, but you haven't processed it enough to understand why it happened and what you can do to move on from here. So today, I'm here to tell you that you guys need self-care and soul care. You need to take care of your outside, being healthy, eating right. That's all self-care as well. Eating right, making sure you take care of yourself. But you also need to make sure that you are praying, that you're getting therapy, that you're getting coaching, that you have friends around that you can talk to and release the things that's going on in your head and you're not suppressing it. Journaling is really, really good too. I do a lot of journaling. If you don't have, maybe some of you may not have friends around that you trust, at least right now, at least journal it and write down. That helps as well. Any way that you can take care of your soul and take care of your inside and start the healing process, or continue healing, because healing, you don't arrive. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've learned, is that when you're healing, you don't just arrive to this space, because something's going to trigger you and you're going to be like, dang, that happened 20 years ago and I didn't realize it still bugs me today. I didn't realize that someone would come into my life and he would treat me the same way he used to treat me, and now I'm starting to think about that situation again. You know what I'm saying? Or someone looks like someone else. Like, I don't know, I'm just saying, triggers forever, they're always around, and if you don't heal that part of you, then it's going to come up. What you don't suppress, you empower. I've said this a lot. But you don't suppress, you empower. It keeps you from being able to be vulnerable and intimate and really being able to be your true, authentic self. When you're not taking care of your soul, you're not able to show up and be your true, authentic self, because you're so busy hiding who that is, because you don't think that person is worthy, or you don't think that your true self anybody is capable of handling who she is. So today, like I was saying, in a world that we are living in today, being authentic is the best way that we can be. And it's so important that we take care of our self-care and our soul care. We do both. We can't have one without the other. We can't walking around looking a hot mess. Our soul feels good, but we look a hot mess. So now we want to be with a man or whatever, but we look a mess. Well, no, you still got to look good too. You got to have a balance of both. You need both in your life. Self-care and soul care are both needed. All right. So I really, really appreciate everyone that's been watching my lives. I've gotten your DMs. I've seen your messages. I've seen you guys hyping me up and telling me, I've really been speaking into your life. And I'm just so grateful that I'm able to be a light in your life sometimes. Because just like I said, in a world full of darkness, somebody needs some light. And I'm glad that I can be that light for you. So I want you guys to go ahead, self-care, take care of yourself, take care of your physical and your soul care. Make sure you are praying, meditating, reading, journaling, getting the therapy that you need, getting the coaching that you need, and making sure that you are doing everything that you need to do to take care of yourself. In a world with so much hate, I'm asking that you guys learn to be a light in somebody's life and try to be the light. All right. Hey, Kelly. So I'm going to get off here because I cooked some food. I made salmon, buffalo cauliflower, and potatoes. I'm going to go eat and enjoy the rest of my night. And I'm about to drink this wine because this mimosa is needed today, guys. It's needed. All right. Peace and prosperity to you guys. I love each and every one of you. Again, it's me, your girl, Amber Nicole. Bye, guys.